Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Brenda,
Yeah.
how's it going?
It's going good. It's going like better. Still I'm still up to making enemies with certain people. You know, the administration, like the assembly is next week. So there's a lot, like all the fraud and everything. I made like a whole website to like and gave QR codes to everybody in the building so that they could
Odds.
yeah, then made a big report and everything, and it exposed so much stuff. It wasn't only me, like I'm just the face of it once again, but all the information is coming from like one of the member that's in the administration already, that is kind of whistleblowing from the inside, passing on all the check copies and everything. And then there's other people that are just passing me information, so putting all that together. And then yesterday, like I brought a stand to the lobby and I just laid out the papers, and like people photocopied it for me in like Chinese and Arabic, and I was passing them up to like all the old people that don't know how to use a QR code. And then yeah, yeah,
You're really serious.
yeah. I mean, 19,000, like it's really like fraud, you know. Well, it seems like it at least. But I just don't like the fact that there's zero transparency. So I even went as far as like I'm making my own like app because I'm a software engineer. So it's like I just made something that the building could use in the future. That this way, like all the bills that come, they just like upload it in their Google Drive, whatever, and it's gonna populate out on the website, and people that put the password in could see everything. You know?
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of pushback from the administration to me, and then me, I'm gonna talk for everybody at the condo like on next Friday. So we'll see how that goes. But it's a lot.
Okay, and how are you feeling about this?
I feel good. I feel like the like starting the website and everything. It took a whole day of my time, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm wasting a weekend for this. But the like the outcome of it, with everybody like coming in union, and everybody like how it reacted. Like people are sending me emails saying, oh, I'm from this unit. Like thank you for doing this and whatever. Like that feels like it's resonating well with people, and I feel good that. But yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a lot because of course, I'm the people are I'm the face of it. So it's like if anything, I'm making enemies with people, not them, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, well, whatever.
But has anybody said anything to you?
Not yet, but like the administration, apparently, like when we were in the lobby, obviously they have cameras and they use that for surveillance. Like the administrations, they have it on their phone and they're like eavesdropping and looking and everything, which is also like super illegal. Like cameras in the condo has to be in a office, not on their phones. That's like already a conflict of interest. When people walk at 3 a.m., they're coming home and whatever. One of the administration, he just kind of like joked around with the guy. They're like, "Oh yeah, you came home late yesterday." No, no, no. It's like that's weird, like why are you surveilling them? So there's a lot of privacy acts and laws that they're super, super violating. And then even when I was in the lobby, the president came down, and me and the president were like and talking. Like before I even do all this, I'm like texting him, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm putting a lobby. If you want to come, you can come and talk." Like I'm inviting him. I don't care. So I said that, and then after he came to at the end of it, and then he said like, "Oh yeah, you're causing a lot of trouble. Like the other guy's looking at the camera and he's like messaging me." And after I was like, hold on, hold on. You look at the cameras? Like, I'm like, well, what incident was there for him to look at the camera? Because normally you can't just go and look at it unless there's an incident. And then I was like, why is he looking at the camera? Is there a log that you like checking the camera? Because that's the law. And then he was like, oh, he just like changed his subject and everything. So it
Hmm.
feels like we're in like his country there in like Iran or where somewhere where like there's like extreme policing going on now. People are complaining about it, but to me they're saying, oh, like I'm a Muslim woman and I can't even walk to put my garbage because like I feel uncomfortable, like I feel like I need to cover up. It was never like this. I felt safe at my condo. It's weird.
So the cameras are new?
That's the thing. Normally it's all in the lobby and everything, but now they put it on every floor facing the elevator and also facing like the extremities of two units. So it's the two units are always surveilled. So it's just weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. And it has like audio capacity, which they're saying they turned off, but and it's motion censored. So every time someone's walking, they get a ding on their phone probably. So what the heck is going on? It's not a private detached house. It's a condo.
Yeah.
It's 125 units. So what the heck?
Who's the management company?
There is none. So you see, it's just them. It's just them, the co-owners that are managing it, and it's only two of them. Like one died. There were four. One died. Then,
Isn't
so,
How could there not be a management company?
yeah, I think it's optional to have a management company.
Really?
Yeah, they don't want to pay for it. Like they're so stingy. Like it's you won't believe it. Like they use unlicensed people to do a lot of the work, and that's my fight too because I have my construction permit, right? So I know how serious it is when they do construction with no like they're doing the wiring themselves, and I'm like. What are you doing? Like you're doing the wiring in a common area. Like what if there's a fire? He's like, "Don't worry, there's insurance." And I'm like, insurance is not gonna cover illegal work with no license, you know?"
God.
Yeah, it's really really bad. Like you would think this is happening in like a different country.
120 units?
Yeah, but what the one of the guy, there's two people that are like in the administration now, because the third guy is the whistleblower and the fourth guy died. So the two people there, one of the guy owns like 10% of the building. Like he has 8 units in the building, almost 10. So then he always votes himself. You know, like and he's been in power for 12 years now. The other guy, is the new guy, but this guy's like, my goodness, breaking laws left and right, wiring him shit himself. Like,
Okay. Wow, this is crazy.
yeah, why do all the crazy stuff always come to me?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't know. Am I looking for trouble? Like I've been asking myself this so much these days because I'm like, am I like, why is it coming to me? Like, there's a coincidence. I must be digging for some trouble at this point.
Well, what does this give you? How's work, by the way?
Oh, work is super super like they're relaxed. Like they kind
Yeah.
of they look up to me now. You know, like they're like the HR lead. You know, but everything at work is so far so good. I like the work now. Like because I said, oh, you're not challenging me. There's not enough goals. No no no. I feel that they staff me on like proper stuff. I feel like for now. But since the layoffs, like which happened like in September 30th, every single director has been quiet. There's been no meeting, and now there's one scheduled tomorrow, and they said we have good news. So no, 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 no. So we're like, okay, let's see what's it about.
So is this thing with the condo giving you some I don't know, is it exciting?
um, I'm trying to see like yeah, actually it is exciting because what I'm thinking right now is that like cuz I have a corporation that's registered as construction and building management. Like I already had a company started like that. So I'm saying maybe I can solve a problem here like create an app that has transparency and I could like give it to my building and give it to the neighbor's building cuz they have the same issues actually. And maybe there could be something like good that comes out of it, you know? For myself financially as like building management companies are charging $2,500 per month to manage the thing, whereas like my thing could I don't know maybe cost $400 or something, and it could have all the features and more, you know.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's why like it's exciting in a way because I really want to get to the root of the problem and solve the problem. I think solving problems gives me a lot of like
Well, yeah,
satisfaction. Sorry, what?
you're an engineer,
Yeah. So
right? You always come across problems, don't you?
yeah, but maybe more and more now that these are like
Yeah.
social problems. I don't want to deal with social problems. I just want to deal with machine problems, software problems. This is a different type of problems. But yeah.
How's the anxiety and panic and all that?
I think it's going I took your advice to heart and I think it's working like physically too because like my sugar levels are coming down the past few days. It's back to normal now after such a long time. Like it's only this week it started going back to normal. Before that I was like 8 9. I felt it, you know. Hormones are balancing again, so it's pretty good.
Hey, good.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like after this condo stuff is done, like I'm like I hope I don't see anything else, cause I feel like it's been really back to back like the stuff you know with work and now with this. and I just need to chillax.
Chillax.
Yeah.
And what about your fiance?
He's in Montreal now. He's been here, and he's also like he's running around for his own like business stuff now. So we're both busy on our own ways, you know. Like every day, this condo stuff is consuming me, and every day his like property management for himself, renovations, all that is consuming him. So I haven't seen him for like a week almost.
Oh, because last time you had said you wanted him to join a session. You still want him to join
Join what?
the session? Did you tell
Oh
me
yeah,
that?
I do want him to join. Maybe next one.
Okay.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you think that I will have I will stop seeing these things like
Oh, I don't know. But sometimes, you look for things.
yeah, that's
You
I
think it's up to you, but you might be looking for things.
yeah, that's what I don't want to do. Like I keep telling myself, okay, like don't look for it cuz I don't want to be the one that causes not causes the problem, but there's going to be always problem and I can't solve everything. So it's like I don't want it to appear before my eyes, you know? So we'll see. I want to just go back to my routine life of watching Netflix every day after work and stuff like that. But now I'm like, after work, I'm like scavenging for information, calling up different companies, trying to get proper CPAs, you know, because the CPA, the auditor, is connected to the guy that's doing some of these things. So that's like a conflict of interest, you know. So now I'm like, okay, well, if we can say, oh yeah, change the CPA, but they're gonna be like, well, who do you have that's in the same price range, you know? So I'm trying to find all these people. I'm trying to find building inspectors. I'm trying to find everything. So, yeah.
Hmm. I think you're having fun.
Yeah, to a degree, but like fun. So I don't know. It's La Ronde is fun, right? But would you want to go there every day? No,
No.
exactly. So this is fun, but I don't want to do this constantly. It's draining.
Okay,
So
so this be over.
after this, I think it would be over. I think after the condo thing, but who like after the assembly? I mean, like we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, my
Okay.
whole fight there is to change them, like to change the people in the administration or add more people that will build transparency. So if that comes, then I can go to bed at night, sleep better. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one step at a time, you're doing what you feel is right.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah. So,
somebody do it.
sorry.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. I always think like that, and then it's like the somebody's me, but then I'm now like, okay, like after this, it should all end up pretty good.
Was that?
I think after this, it should like calm down, and I should continue my regular life because I haven't been like this other than this past 2 months like this, so gonna go back to my regular norm.
Okay. And you'll be able to, yeah, take a break from all the chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. And work is okay now. There's no issue there.
Like so far everything like I don't know, tomorrow we're gonna have our first like directors meeting after like all the layoffs, so maybe they're gonna say something that's gonna be, that's gonna spark up something again, because right now everything was like it's like a bomb exploded, I exploded, and then everything was silent, you know. So now tomorrow it's starting again, so like it depends what message they have to say. So we'll see. It's work is really like it's that's a complicated situation, but I am throwing that like Christmas party for everybody because this year we're not
Yeah.
having a Christmas party, so I'm taking up what's probably gonna cost me like close to $1,000, but whatever. It's for I feel like it will help everybody with their spirit, so even me. So,
Okay, that's nice. That's generous of you.
yeah, then yeah. And I made that the theme of like the Last Supper, it's like the Last Supper with Jesus. I like used AI and I like put somebody that looks like our vice president in the middle, and then I put like 12 people all like corporate suits, but there's 12 people, 12 apostles, and then I called it the Holiday Supper. So I know they got the reference. Then they're probably like, "Ooh," like but it's like but they're like, whatever. Like, what could they do? There's someone that's being charitable. Are you gonna really be like, oh, you're controversial? Like, so yeah, it's nice. There's a lot of things to look forward to. Like I'm turning 30 November 27. So a lot of
Coming up.
yeah. So this month it's a lot of like milestones for me because even at the assembly to go and there's gonna be a lot of 50 people there, and for me to go and fight these like administrations, the administration has not been turned around for 12 years. People were trying and failed miserably. So for me it's like a big challenge. So I'm looking forward to that, and then my birthday, and then this office party. So it's like a lot of things normally I think I should be a little bit like nervous about, but I'm like trying not to think about like that and be like, this is gonna make some me into something better. So I'm looking forward to this challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Anxiety about that.
No, no anxiety at all so far. But I feel I'm very like maybe I'm really optimistic. I feel like there's a direct correlation to hard work and reward, and so far I've seen that up until the point where I was kind of promised a promotion and didn't get it, and that's where it was like a big thing that I did started. I mean, like commotion wise, and now with this assembly thing, I'm putting a lot of effort. Like making a website, making the software, and I believe that it's gonna like resonate with people, and we're gonna cause change. If that doesn't happen, then maybe I will have anxiety around that because I'm like, how did hard work not yield all this? But we're gonna have to see. If you see any urgent appointments in your calendar. Uh, do you have any like clients like me like that are dealing with the same stuff?
No. But I mean, work many,
Okay.
but the thing with the condo and you kind of like, fighting and creating all this, well, it's good what you're doing actually.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably the people on the receiving end that schedule an appointment with you, right? Like the president of the condo probably schedules an appointment with you after encountering a person like me, like something like that.
Maybe.
uh, but yeah.
But I mean, they're not doing things properly. I didn't know that you didn't have to have a management company. I live in a condo. I own a
Oh,
condo. I would not imagine how we would not have a management company running the building.
okay. But so like your condo is like a lot of people in it. Like how many units are there?
There's a lot. Where, it's a good question. There's 13 floor.
Oh, okay, it's huge.
Yeah, is it 13 or 14 floors? And there's one, two, three, five condos on each.
Okay. And if
So
you, and so that's a lot. Yeah, us is 6 floors, 120 units. But they also
wow.
take a lot of good pride in saying that like apparently like our condo is like one of the cheapest condo fees in Quebec or something. Like that's what they say. But it's like at what cost are we the cheapest condo? At the cost of not using proper licensed workers? Like who
That's not acceptable. I would be scared. No. This is yeah, this is no. You need, I mean, especially for electricians, and they have to be obviously like master electricians.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, they have to be. And look, I got copies of the electrician that they use. So they did all the wiring, and then a week later we had a major power failure in the garage. So then after, and it was for 6 days. It was like nobody put no notices, because what could they say? Oh, we did this, and then now we resulted in a power failure. So there was everything was hush hush. 6 days, the garage was like a haunted house. Like when you open the elevators open, it was like all black, and I was like, oh my god, it's so scary. And then I emailed them and I'm like, what's going on? There's no, like, what is this about? No replies. They never reply any of my email ever because I'm always asking them these hard questions. But it's like, I'm paying my condo fees. I live here. Why are you not answering my questions? Anyways, then they brought in these two electricians, like the company, and I have the receipts because Insider passed it to me. And I'm calling the number and the number doesn't work. I checked the RBQ. Yeah, he's licensed, but like he has one Google review. And so this is really weird. Like, normally you should have like 3 quotes and then you should vote on which company to call and to do the work. But these people, they just bring their own people in, and it's like weird. How much is, if you don't mind me asking, like, how much is your condo fees?
Mine are 660.
Oh, geez. Is it like a two-bedroom?
It's a two-bedroom plus a den.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. My ours is. I guess it would depend where you live. Like we're in Ville Saint Laurent, we're paying like 280 or like under 300. Yeah.
What building are you at?
I'm at 4605 Henry Brossa West. It's like a 1970s condo. Um,
Oh,
Ville Saint Laurent.
because my friend lives at the not the Monarch. Is it? No, that's Laval. Anyway, but in Ville Saint Laurent. But yeah, my condo fees started at 400 something, and I bought it in 2017, and it's up to 660 now.
Don't you, like? Isn't that a little too high?
You tell me.
It really feels like it.
It feels like it for me too. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's the thing, and you don't really know like how much what they're spending on and everything, right? Do you?
well, I mean, every year there's the
Assembly.
meet. Yeah, I have to be honest. I've only attended like a handful of times because I just don't have time at 6 p.m. I'm working usually at that time, and yes, I could send somebody on my behalf, but nobody wants to do this.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like we live in a day and age where we should be able to like have stuff on the cloud, and people should be able to view it on their own time and not at 6 p.m. at an assembly location.
Yes, exactly. I can't do that. It
Yeah,
doesn't on a weekday.
yeah,
I wouldn't want to do it on a weekend either, to be honest.
yeah,
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So this is this thing. It's like a market on like secrecy and really bothers me. So
you're right, though.
yeah. There's been cases of like even building management company like doing a lot of fraud and stuff because they have access to all the funds, right? Like these condos have like mine has $500,000 and that's even like a little on the underside. They should have like to be a healthy amount. The government saying like we have to do this check, but it should be like close to 1 million and stuff. So imagine like a management company or somebody has the bank account access to all these funds. It's like that's a should be
Yeah.
and especially when there's $600 of your money going in from different units all the time, it's like that's a lot of money to play with. And the fact that everything is, oh, we're just going to tell you what we spend on once a year, it's like you have a whole year to play with numbers. So this is what's happening to us. It's like, and one of the person that she's super passionate about it, and last year she was fighting them all, and she asked, I want to see the Hydro Quebec number because she called Hydro Quebec, and they're not supposed to say it because it's a corporation, but they said a number that was a difference of $10,000. So then she was like at the meeting fighting. She's like, oh, the numbers that you're showing, I believe it's screenshot because she called and she knew. And then she said, I want to see your Hydro Quebec number properly. And then they took one over a month to have an appointment with her to show it to her. And even at the over a month, they charged her $120 for their time to show it. So it's so discouraging, right? If I want to see something, I'll have to pay $120 to see the invoice. Like what? That's not okay. It should be never like that. So it's really weird.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you're gonna go to the assembly then.
Yeah. Thinking. Yeah, but it's good that you have that passion to do this because most of us, we just kind of, and we get like, probably taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Just not,
Yeah.
it's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else, Brenda?
I think much. Just things with my mom and me. It's been getting like it's been better. I think in a way, like we're not as fighting as much because normally we fight all the time.
Yeah. So why is it getting better?
Maybe because I'm too busy. No, but or maybe because she also, yeah, I don't know. I think she's a little bit more coherent to stuff because I don't know. I don't know why it's been okay so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always like up and down, so we never know when it's gonna go back down.
What do you mostly, or why do you think you don't get along or you fight often?
Cause she doesn't ever accept her flaws. Like she'll never ever say, "Oh, I made a mistake about that." Ever in her life, she'll never take accountability. Not really
No.
about her flaws, but it's accountability. There's no accountability. And even with my fiance, I think like that's the one thing that pisses me off like right now these days is that there's it takes him a while to take accountability. Like right now, I'd have to say like, "What? No, no, no. Why was it like this?" And he'll be like, "Oh, it's because of this, this, and this, and this." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time before I hang up you the phone." And then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm sorry about that." No, no. I'm like, "Why does that have to go there?"
So you're engaged to your mother?
It may not really, honestly, not at all. Like it could have been too. My mom is like hyper religious to like a hallucinating degree. You know, remember I told you she's like insane. She says Jesus talks to me and
Oh yeah, yeah,
this and
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, so my mom's like that. My fiance, he's super different from her, but it's just the accountability. Like the smallest traces of it reminds me of my mom. So
Yes, it will.
yeah. So if anything, I'm
It will be a trigger for you, and you will get mad at your fiance, but really you're mad at your mother. I'm just
yeah
gonna get a
yeah.
hold. Yeah. So that's something that you could be mindful of.
Mhm.
You react to him um when he's not accountable and you get mad, it's really your mother that you're mad at.
Yeah. And also, like, I've never fought with my fiance's dad or mom or whatever, but this time, like, we're not talking. It's been a while. There's like a little bit of tension and everything, so that's like a bit. It's stressful because I don't want to be on bad bloods with anyone. You know, even if I fight with them, like the president, I still text them be like, "Come down if you want." You know, like I don't want to be on bad terms with anyone. But
No.
yeah, but it's just
But
that is that.
you
Sorry.
live with your parents. You live with your parents, right?
I live with my parents, but I'm talking about my fiance's parents.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that like I felt like that his dad oversteps like in a lot of the wedding stuff. Like we're gonna be planning our wedding right for next September, and
Mhm.
we're two different religions too. Like I'm Christian and he's Hindu, and Sajeevan, like my fiance Sajeevan, he's not religious like at all. So he just says like if you want to do everything in Christianity, you can, and I said, well, if you want to do half half, I don't mind doing it. But if we do the half, it's for his dad. It's like getting married to his dad in a way because it's not Sajivan's wish, you know. But
Is his dad religious?
yeah, he's super religious, super religious. Yeah, like when they buy a car and stuff, they'll like go to the temple, the Hindu temple. They'll pay like money to the pundit or whatever to drive their car over a lime and everything because it's like superstitious. Like it's like
Over a line?
yeah, it's like some prayed lime. It's like a sacred lime. You know, like the pundit will bless it, like the equivalent of a pastor. But in Hinduism, they'll bless it and na 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 na. You know, like it's like unscientific. Okay, I guess every religion is unscientific. I don't even know where I stand in this because I believe
There's
it's
no
not.
religion exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But to a degree, like I feel like Christianity makes sense because like there is proof that Jesus was alive. You know.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess, but like like I don't believe that like elephant. Not to talk down on any religion, but like Hinduism in particular, it's like hard for me to believe of anything because like their gods are like all elephants and like
I say that's where the gods are elephants. They really take care of their elephants.
yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't want to like I don't know enough, but it's just to me it's like a fantasy, you know. Like it's hard to
Yeah,
believe in anything.
but your fiance is not religious,
He's
so
not
he
religious.
doesn't.
I could say the craziest thing about his religion, and he's gonna be like, okay, you know, like he's like I
But
don't
your
know.
kids, future
Oh
kids,
hell no, they're not gonna be Hindu.
no.
It's it's so funny because when I met like his like evil aunt, there's this aunt that he has that always talks shit about everything. So when she met me, she was just like, "Oh, you're Christian? Okay, well, you know we're Hindu." And there was like a little bit of like tension, and I told her, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Christian because you know I don't want to raise my kids in Hinduism because in Hinduism some of your gods have like multiple wives, so I don't want to teach my children to have multiple wives." And then she was like, "Because well, how do you argue with that? You know."
True.
So then she was like, oh, she didn't really say anything, but it was like, okay. So yeah, that's always my go-to like thing. But all this to say, like my wedding, kind of want to have things my way, but I do want to compromise with his parents a little, or particularly his dad, so that he gets his desires fulfilled. You know. But we just had in September, he just had his like first eldest son, like Sajivan's brother's wedding, and the amount of stuff that they did that was nonsense. Like I had to firsthand witness it because I was like in the family, right? And just waking up at 4 a.m., getting milk poured on your head, like it's normal,
Groom? The groom?
Yeah, it's like the cultural. I don't know if it's cultural or religious. I think it's religious.
Milk on your head?
Yeah, they sit in a tub, okay, and then there's like turmeric and milk and this and that, and then you have to pour it like an odd amount of times, like the Fibonacci sequence. Like it's just I don't know. I don't understand it, So my fiance after he witnessed all of that, he said, "Oh hell no, I'm not doing this on my wedding. I'm not gonna look stupid walking around with two leaves, and stuff like that." So then his dad was there, so I just told him, I'm like, "Oh, did you know what Sajivan said? He said he's not gonna look stupid walking around with two leaves in his hand." And then his dad took offense to it. He was like, he's like, "No, you have to do it." And then Sajivan was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." And like because Sajivan and his family, they don't really talk about stuff, right? So me, I'm like the instigator in that sense. I'll just like put something there.
Yeah.
So then I said that, and then his dad was like, "Oh no, we have to do it." And then yeah. So then what happened? Yeah. So then we started talking about it a little, and then that was the moment Sajivan was telling him, "Look, we're gonna do a little bit of stuff that you want, but we're not gonna do the whole rituals and 4 a.m. till 5. Like the whole day of ceremonies." And then and then we said, "Okay, pick what you want." And then his dad was like unable to pick like subsets. He's like, "Oh, we have to do it." So just a little bit of tension there. And on top of that, for us to choose a wedding date, it has to be like the stars have to be aligned on the date of the wedding. It's like some crazy stuff. So then and then he kind of blocked out a lot of the dates. Like his dad messaged me like, "Oh yeah, can you do it on this on this date or that date and not on this month and on that month?" And then I was like, "Well, whatever works for me, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't really care if it's like a bad date or not. So it's like just tension. Because now I already chose a date. I don't know if it's a good date or a bad date, but it's a good date because it works for me. You know?
But the stars might not be aligned.
Yeah, the stars might not be aligned, but you know what? Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
Your mother-in-law.
Oh, his mom is like a closeted Christian. You know how there's closeted gays, but like she's like a closeted Christian. So she So she like actually believes in Jesus. She's like telling me like, "Oh yeah, like the Bible, it scientifically like it makes sense. No, you should read it." I was like, "Yeah, I'm Christian." Like she's like, but in front of her husband, she doesn't say that because she doesn't want to offend him because he's super religious. But yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but the dad on the other hand, he controls like he doesn't purposely. He's not an evil controller, but he controls a lot of the stuff like my fiance's brother's wedding. Like he was like kind of arranging the hotel afterwards after the wedding and everything, and I was like, that's so weird. Like why is the dad arranging the hotel? Like it's not like back in the day when you consummate your marriage and stuff.
Yes.
Like I don't know if it applies to today's century, but it's like
you think it does?
No, but they live like in this back home like mentality. And I hate that. I hate that because it goes against all my values, like how I am, like a independent, strong woman and everything.
Yeah, but this is your wedding.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make it. I don't want to look like the crazy, like, cause
I think what you said before is good. I mean, you can respect some of their religious, rituals, and like maybe do some stuff if you wanted.
Yeah.
But like. Yeah, but up to a point. What does the bride do in Hindu weddings? What do you do? Do you get milk?
We get sold for a price.
Is that true?
Yeah, technically, that's what a dowry is. We're not getting any dowry. If anything, like somebody should be paying me to get married, because it's like they got a catch. But normally it's the other way around. It's the woman's family gives money to the groom side because they're selling their daughter. Like my daughter's not enough, so here's a cow and a sheep,
I think, Brenda, I think all cultures had that. My culture had it. Greeks used to do that a long time ago. Maybe
Okay.
they still do. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's a my friend, she's black, and she was saying like the Nigerian culture or something, it's the other way around. Like the men have to pay the women. So maybe I'm gonna change cultures, you know? But yeah, either way, it's just like a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that I don't. The culture, as much as I love my culture, like I'm proud of who I am and the background, that doesn't align with a lot of my core values, you know? Like how women should be, the definition of a woman and like that type of cultural thing, it doesn't align with how I am. So it's always a cultural shock when these cultural people meet me. And that Sajivan's dad is like very like um in tune with the culture and how everything should be like paid and proper, and that what's how do people perceive of him and his family. Like this is the utmost like important thing to him. Whereas for me, when people meet me, I'm not like a quiet girl. You know, I'm not afraid to like really like double down on my views, and so it's a I don't think they're like really proud of like my character in that sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Your mother-in-law probably is. No?
She is. She doesn't. She never tells me otherwise. You know, like I don't know what she's thinking, but she's always been super supportive. And even when I was doubling, like saying I want to have this at my wedding, she was telling her husband, "Stop! Like, can't do it at too religious. Just let her do it in Christianity." And like,
You know what? I've been to I think she was Hindu.
mm-hmm.
Hindu and Greek wedding.
Mm. You know what? My brother is actually getting married to a Greek girl. Like my sister in law is getting married. Like they're already engaged, and their wedding's in next September. I mean October, right after mine. And
Are they mixing the wedding was beautiful, by the way.
oh,
The was a mix.
well, the thing is, the girl's Christian, and we're Christian, so it was like religious wise, it's gonna.
It's gonna be the same. No, I think she was Hindu because she was. Is it that she was all in like gold
Okay.
and yeah, there was some kind of spiritual leader or something that was there, and they did some rituals with her and her mother and her. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I just remember that it was whatever the rituals they were doing. They were beautiful. This was, but they did get married in a church, a
Mm.
Greek, and then after there were rituals done.
Okay, so they probably did it in like both. But also like Tamil culture, like me, like the culture also has its own like gold, red sari like attire.
Ah,
It might have been that. Maybe she's Christian, but she's just Tamil or,
maybe.
yeah,
All right. Could be.
yeah. But there could be
Hey,
a good balance between it. It's just the dad's expectations are like a lot, you know. Like he didn't like he doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't like understand me like the way that I am. He really doesn't understand me.
can't.
Yeah, he's probably
But
looking.
that
Yeah,
he's a different generation.
yeah.
How old is he?
60 through 60.
He's young, but different generation. How old did he come to Canada?
I think he came when he was like 18 or 19, 20. He got married here, but yeah.
He's a strong influence from his,
Yeah. Sorry,
country.
no, not 18 now. He definitely came like past 30. Past 30.
Uh, a
Yeah.
strong influence from his culture.
Yeah.
So this is why he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Not that he doesn't want to, or that he's just has this strong cultural influence from. Yeah, it's hard for him to get you.
Yeah. So right now, normally, I talk to him on WhatsApp. Like he'll be like, "Ah, how's it doing? How are you doing?" Like every week, like every few days. But now I haven't talked to him for like over a month, I think. And so it's like it's sad, but like I also don't want to make the first move. And this tomorrow, my fiance, or Saturday, we're planning on going quickly to Toronto because one of his friends' mom died. But the thing is, I'm not gonna even visit their house. I'm just gonna try to not even tell them that I'm there and just come back right away.
Mm.
Cause I don't know. I just feel like they're like how if when you meet Sajiv, you're gonna know maybe that they don't like conflicts. Like the whole family doesn't like conflict. They stay away from it at any cost. And then his dad is like that too. So, but
Huh?
but for me, I can't go to bed until I have a conflict and I resolve it. You know. So it's
So your fiance is probably avoidant, and you're anxious.
yeah.
You need to solve things right away
Yeah.
because you feel anxiety. He feels the anxiety or the insecurity, but he avoids. He
Yeah.
doesn't want. He probably like just shuts down. Like I can't.
Yeah, well, he's a fighter too, but like, yeah, I don't really know what to think of that, but like to think I don't know how to analyze him, but he's not also like if you start fighting, he's not gonna just be like okay, okay, like I don't want to talk about it. Like he will try to solve it. He's since maybe he's an engineer, that's why like he will try to solve it. But if some I don't know, they just don't like conflict. Like they rather just like put everything under the rug, you know?
That's right. Yeah,
So
that's but healthy.
yeah, so this dad, that's why like we haven't got an opportunity to solve it because I feel like I'm always the one that's going to him saying this is a problem, that's a problem, this is a problem. And now we're not talking. So if I go and be like, hi, you know, I can't tell you hi and look at your face and smile at you when there's so much stuff that I want to resolve to move on and actually tell you hi and actually smile at you and that be genuine, you know? So that's why I don't want to see him. Like I haven't told this to my fiance yet, but because he said, "Oh, can you come with me to Toronto?" Because we're going back and forth for the funeral. I want to go with him, but how do I tell him? Oh, I don't want to see your dad. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you're overreacting," you
Wow.
know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to
You're gonna
tell him this.
overreacting. Does he know it? What does he know?
He knows a little bit of everything I told you, but the thing is, like, it's a major conflict of interest for him, and I hate to put him in the middle, cause it's his dad, and then it's me. And when I do put him in the middle, he goes and blasts his dad. Like for the engagement party, like after everything that happened, I told mom I'm not happy with how the engagement party turned out because I wasn't able to say the stuff that I wanted to. Like I had a funny speech planned out, taking shots at like the cultural thing and this and that, and be like hi, because in our culture whenever there's an engagement party it's called a registration, and that means like you legally signed the thing that you're married. And so when we did an engagement party everybody thought it was like a registration because that's what it was. So I wanted to say like a funny speech saying this is just an engagement party, we're not legally married, you know, and I just wanted to say something funny. And then I had a whole speech prepared, but because of like how his dad was reacting and telling me, "Oh, please, can you not like say stuff?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't say it," but then I felt super bad because I wanted like his side of the family to really know that I'm this funny person that, like you know, but I didn't get any of that. So I was kind of like angry and sad. And then Saj even went to talk to his dad about it the day after, and then his dad was like, "Oh, you never talked to me like this. How come you talking to me like this now?" And then he kind of looked at me, and then I felt like, oh, I'm pinning him against his dad. Yeah.
Very important that you and your fiance and your future and your husband, when he's your husband, are the united front and you keep clear boundaries
Mhm.
when it comes to the rest of the family.
Mhm.
You come first to each other.
Mhm.
Everybody else.
He.
Very important that you don't allow your parents or your in-laws to cross boundaries.
Mhm.
It can create chaos.
Bam.
Not good.
Yeah.
Speaking to somebody the other day that, oh my God, the parents are just getting over involved. Both sides, it's just a disaster.
Sheesh. Yeah.
So, very important from the beginning. You have that conversation with your fiance that it's me and you. We're the united front.
Mhm.
Everybody else comes after, including any kids you'll have.
Yeah. Yeah. He does like when I told him that he did put me first and he did sit down with his dad. But the thing is like I don't want his parents to think that like I don't know. I'm just thinking how I would feel if I had a kid and then the kid kind of it made me feel like the kid was choosing his girlfriend or whatever before me. I'd feel hurt, you know. So I don't want to put that on. Yeah, but it's like it's a hard boundary to create because it's so much. It's his parents, you know. You could put a boundary against anybody, but like to your own parents, it's
Don't come first anymore.
what?
Your parents don't come first anymore. Once you get married,
Yeah.
that's family. Your other family is considered the family of origin.
Mm.
Your new family is your family, and this is who comes first and who you have to take care of. I understand loyalty, like our cultures are similar probably, but the loyalty has to be to your marriage.
Mhm. I don't know if I could ever like I know that's the book definition, but I don't know if I could ever apply that just because my parents are like pretty handicapped like without me, like
Handicapped without you? What do you
yeah,
mean?
like they're not self sufficient, like they're not educated, they don't really speak the language, can't do anything, they can't like so it's like why do you think I'm still
Are,
living at home when I have like 5 houses?
are they gonna live with you?
Yeah, they have to like what else are they gonna do?
They have to live with you and your husband.
Yeah,
And your husband's okay with it?
that's like one of the first things I told him when I met him.
Is it because your parents can't live without you or you can't live without your
It's
parents?
definitely not the second part. It's definitely the first part, but yeah.
But why couldn't they live near you?
Yeah, they're not telling me no, take us with you, but it's just that I know it's gonna cause them like they're gonna be sad, and I know that they're not gonna be living the quality of life is not gonna be as good if they're not with me.
Okay for them to be sad.
What about the quality of their life?
What do you do for them?
I don't know. Just could make sure that they eat well, their health is well, like they have
They
company.
don't,
Huh?
if you're not there, they won't eat.
It's a weird thing, but it's like if I'm not there, like my mom is really not that motivated to like cook food every single day. They'll just eat like cook for one day, they eat it for 3 days. They're just lazy.
Maybe you enable them
How?
by cooking for them.
I don't cook for them. I'm just saying if I'm there, she's gonna be motivated. She's like, oh, my daughter needs to eat, so she'll cook every day.
Yeah, I know, but Brenda, this is a big responsibility. I mean, if it's a cultural thing and you want to do it and you have to bring your parents with you, fine. But if you're doing it because you don't think your parents can take care of themselves, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I
I
know
don't
my
know.
fiance is also trying to talk to me about that, but like it's not like my parents are like, oh, take us with you right now. But
It's it's not going to be easy.
oh yeah, didn't you never hear of like happy families like that live together?
No.
Really?
Well, look at the business I'm in. So no, but living with your new husband and your parents, I can't see how there won't be some conflict down the road. It's impossible. There's too many people in one space. Too
Yeah.
many different personalities. You'd have to be really clear on boundaries. And it's very hard when you're living in the same house.
The thing
But
is, yeah. The thing
it
is, the thing
can
is, sorry.
I don't it I mean it works sometimes, but I end up seeing people who are miserable because of it. Because in our culture too, like a lot of people take their mother in or their father in if they're alone, whatever. And then, but there's always conflict. There's always somebody's gonna get upset. Somebody's gonna say something. Somebody's gonna
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
loyalty. Your loyalty has to be to your husband
Mhm.
and his to you,
Yeah.
no matter what.
But who's loyal to my mom then? Because honestly, like my dad's not really loyal to her.
Her
But
husband,
he's not.
that's not your problem. If you start putting your mother before your fiance, you're gonna have problems.
Yo,
Trust
I
me.
will never do that. I will never do that. But the thing is, I will put like whoever's in the right, and that like that's why I'm not loyal to anybody.
Yes, you can be loyal to who's right, but ultimately your husband has to know that you have his back, and you have to know that he has your back.
Mhm. Yeah. But let's just say there's a conflict between my mom and him, right? Then it's like I'm just gonna take the side of the right.
You make sure you take the side of your husband because it's not gonna turn out well. If you're taking the side of your mother and your husband is on the outside, even if you do take your mother's side, don't show it. Don't take anybody's side then.
Okay, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
but the
Take it.
the good thing about my this dynamic is my mom's never right, so it's like
Oh,
so it kind of works out. I so
okay, perfect.
and like my parents, I know like it's different. Like our whole family dynamic is different. Like Sajivin says this, and so do I. That like I have 2 kids, like which is my parents. I so I could say whatever and they'll do whatever. I'll be home like come home before 10 o'clock, and they'll come home before 10 o'clock. Like it was never really the other way around, or it changed at a very young age. So that's why like I have more control. It's not the typical mom and daughter relationship that we have. I have to tell her, oh, did you take your vitamins? Did you do this? Did you do that? Da, 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 da. You know, what did you eat? Did you put your all these illnesses? Did you take? You know, it's like I'm looking after them in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, to be continued.
yeah, to be continued. But yeah, next
Yes.
time maybe I can add him to so he can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever you need.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
All right. Have another appointment?
Sorry.
Do we have another appointment?
I think we do. I think I schedule one for end of November or maybe
Okay.
December. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.